Hey guys, this is Chuma, an ambassador. We are in the Dutch parliament. We're entering a meeting with D66. We're going to discuss the situation in Uganda, the support of the Dutch government, and we're going to tell him the truth about the crisis in Uganda.
Agakagwawo Dr. Nico monna nkyukakyuka ensonga zitute mu parliament y'Abadaaki ate zirinye mpaka mu ssetteeserezo ekkulu erya Europe Abangereza aba Europe bonna ensi zonna zijama na biki amwezimanyi bulinyo bagenda kubanga ensonga zino baziteekera mu kati kyankusaba kyekyo muna Uganda bidino gitambuze mulimu olimi lunyanyi bimu kwe batuteyo kwe kubba obululu era nga bagamba nti akalute katambudde bulungi mu ggwanga lya Uganda bino nno bijjidde ku nsonga nga bugenda okubanga olaba mu kati njagala ogiwemu obudde yinza obeera mu luzungu naye byaddala ogenda kufuna ate ki akyobulyawo muna Uganda kyayagala okubanga
We'll soon be done and then we'll report to you how our meeting went.
People power?
Our power.
Our power.
Home are suffering. The days I love people that for me, I love everyone at home. And it's true. But still I'll not stay at home because I believe everyone here has people back home. Those who are in diaspora who keep on saying as long as as long as the black tax is on you, as long as you send money.
Mulaba engeri gye babbamu obululu ssaawa 6 ogw'ekiro muba munoonya ki ku polling station 6 ogw'ekiro ng'okyali ku polling station oba onoonya ki?
Most Ugandans have been complaining about change, and they said that there's nothing they can do because they feel if they demonstrate, Museveni is going to kill them because they are shooting people, they're already killing, but Uganda is bleeding. I know maybe you fear death, and no one wishes anyone to die or their relative to die. But you need to remember that you also, if you want international community to come in, you also need to do something. Here in Northern Sudan, you cannot tell that Museveni is the most powerful man that have ever lived in this world. We had men like Hitler, they were very powerful. We had South Sudan here, we had al-Bashir was very powerful, but it was just a young girl who started a revolution of overthrowing al-Bashir, and he was overthrown. So Ugandans, there's always something that you guys can do, just that you haven't come up with a better strategy. Kenyans always succeed with the demonstration, but how do we always succeed with the demonstration? One, the NUP MPs, they should not just be there to be on the back of Bobi Wine just to get the parliamentary seat, and then when they come with a serious matters of a national redemption, they keep quiet. Tell me if NUP MPs in every constituency, they are to raise their voice and gather their people for a peaceful demonstration. Tell me if those policemen in Uganda will be enough to cap those people. You want to know how many policemen are in Uganda? In every district, all over Uganda, north, east, south, central, and south, and west, everywhere, as long as there is a NUP MP, he said those on who failed and those on who passed, they had a demonstration. We want our winning back. How will they be able? The problem is that even the MPs themselves, they are quiet. It is as if they are always with the Bobi Wine just so that they can get the MP seat, but they're not actually there for the real change of Uganda. They know that as long as we're in the back of Bobi Wine, we are going to get into the parliament. Now, if that doesn't work, because maybe MPs may not get to see this video, but I believe that the youths of Uganda and those who are influencers who support NUP are going to see this video. There's another alternative that we are going to share. What is the alternative that we are going to share that we can make sure that we frustrate the Ugandan government? The alternative is to use our numbers. We know that Bobi Wine has numbers because he is the one who was rightfully elected as the new elected president of Uganda. And how do we use our numbers? We use these numbers by identifying the companies or the products of companies that have been supporting this regime. Now, what do we do? Because we have the numbers, we boycott their goods. Maybe Bobi Wine may not be the one to announce this. But we are the social media here. We use the power of social media. Thank God that there's social media, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and all that. We use and X and YouTube. We use the power of social media. We have come to realize that such and such companies, they have the ones that are supporting this regime, because every regime has those companies that are backing them. We boycott their goods. We don't buy their goods. Let them feel the impacts after the citizens have boycotted their goods. And I tell you, through this strategy, It won't even take 2 days if those companies have not felt the impact. Because the moment you don't go to that shop to buy those goods, within 1 week they will feel there's an impact. And you let them know that we're not buying these goods from these companies because they're supporting the regime, and the regime that is persecuting us. Let them within 1 week lose billions of money. After they have lost billions of money, then they'll come to, they will be the one to frustrate the government, because the government cannot function without money. Because Museveni is functioning, those tear gas he's buying, those bullets he's shooting Ugandans, he's shooting them because some of these companies are sponsoring him with money. The moment they will lack money that's coming in, because we are still even buying the products from other companies even that belongs to the family of the president. You're giving them money and they're using the same money to come and kill you people. Now, we need to find products. If this video, share this video, let this video go far. Share this video, comment, like. Identify that now. Let the influencers, these are the companies, because we may not demonstrate because we fear to be shot dead, but we can use this called demonstration, and it's going to be this is one of the greatest impact it's going to bring. That's one. Every company just boycott their goods. If it is MTN that you feel that MTN they are behind the government, they support the government, you say now we are not going to use MTN mobile money, we are not going to use MTN to call or to buy MTN airtime. And like MTN, even if it's Airtel, say that we're not going to buy Airtel mobile money, we're not going to buy Airtel goods or Airtel or sending money through Airtel. Within 2 days, they're just going to feel the impact. Because you have the numbers. Let them know that it is your number that is working now. Number 2, this one may look harsh. Don't let no one tell that, don't allow politics to separate us. Politics have already separated us. Because some of us, we are fighting for change. But there are some people who are still saying Museveni Jew, Musei Jew, and we are fighting for change. For 40 years, we know the potential that Uganda has if they are to have a good leader. But Uganda, if you look at East Africa, if you have to speak the fact, Uganda is lagging behind. But Uganda has a great potential than Kenya, Uganda has a great potential than Tanzania. But why is it behind among these 3 countries? Because of poor leadership. Now, if you have anyone who has been supporting an NRM, if you know their shop, you don't buy there. Let them feel the impact. And you tell them, I'm not buying from your shop because you are the one who have been supporting. Let NRM members come and buy in your shop. Let them also feel the impact. Let them feel the impact. Let them know that you have the number. This is what we call people power. The word people power is not just there to make noise. The word people power is there so that you can use the power that you have and the numbers that you have as people power of Uganda, the citizen and the youth of Uganda. Cut them off. Don't buy from their goods. Tell them, I'm not to buy from you goods from this shop because you people are supporting the regime. We are buying from a NUP member, we are going to buy from NUP. At least for a short period of time, let them gain sense. And through this way, you are going to see how it's going to impact. You may not demonstrate through going to the road and running and rioting because you feel it's going to cause havoc in the nation, it's going to bring bloodshed, because Museveni doesn't care how to kill. He will kill nevertheless as long as he's on power. But this one, the Cold War of you're going to not to buy product from other companies that are supporting, not watching NBS. You say, we're not going to watch NBS. We're not taking to advertise our products from NBS. They will feel the impact. The moment NBS will feel, when they have been having 2 million views, 1 million views, 3 million views in a day, and they see that views have declined, and let them know, we're not watching NBS because you people are supporting the regime. They will feel the impact, and there will be these companies. By the time when the government will come to them to ask for money, and they tell them we don't have money because NUP members have boycotted our goods, you will see them. They will be the one to frustrate the government. It is not always about demonstration. I've given you 3 options. If the first one will not work because maybe MPs will not watch this video, but the second 2, maybe Bobi will not come out to announce the products that are supporting the regime so that you may boycott them. But we can use the power of social media here to overcome that. Museveni is not that powerful. And Museveni knows that most Ugandans fear him. And he has injected fear in Ugandans. That's why he's doing whatever he's doing recklessly without caring. So you also need to come up and use the power of social media. If you will follow what I'm discussing here, I'm telling you, within 1 month, Uganda is going to be liberated. Within 1 month, Uganda is going to be liberated. Museveni knows very well, and through this way, if Uganda don't get change now, at the moment, this time, if Uganda don't get change now, after Museveni, because Museveni even finishing the next 5 years is going to be a problem. After Museveni is going to be his son, and now his son is the one who is more notorious and more stupid. He will even be killing you people. He will even be slaughtering Ugandans on the road. At least Museveni is an old man now. At least he has some empathy in him. But now he's Museveni, he's his son who is a drunkard. He's going to even to slaughter you guys on the road. You be there. This is the time that you need to fight for your change. This is the time that Ugandans need to fight for their change. And I've given you the 3 steps. If at all you're listening, let us follow these 3 steps. And you're going to see, if the father doesn't work of demonstration, the remaining 2 can't fail to work. The remaining 2 must work. I'm telling you the truth. If the first one doesn't work, and I know that the first one you can't take it, but take the remaining 2. They are going to work. God bless Uganda. Peace and love.
Ndoza mulabe engeri mwami Museveni n'ebyabakama bwe bateekateeka ebintu byabwe. Bwe bateekateeka ebintu byabwe, musheyalinge vidiyo eno, musheyalinge